Today I'm going to show you a sleeping position hack that's going to actively help you improve your anterior pelvic tilt. What's going on, everybody? How you doing? It's Blake Bowman here with GuerrillaZen Fitness, and in today's video I want to talk about sleeping. More specifically, I want to talk about sleeping if you're somebody that has an anterior pelvic tilt and what you can do with your sleeping position to actually improve your anterior pelvic tilt during sleep. Okay? So, if you haven't seen the video that I made, I think it was last year, about optimal sleeping positions for postural alignment, then make sure you check that out in the description down below because I've linked it there. Now, if you have already seen that video, or maybe you just paused this video to go watch that, in that video I discuss how sleeping on your back is the most optimal way to sleep for postural reasons, right? Because our bodies are always adapting to the positions that we hold them in, and you know, if you're sleeping in a messed up position for 8 hours, it can be very detrimental on the body. In that video I talk about how sleeping on your back is the best way to sleep. However, this is the interesting part. If you're somebody that has an anterior pelvic tilt with lumbar lordosis, hyperlordosis, which means your lower back is arched excessively, then most likely laying on your back while you're sleeping is not going to be comfortable for you because your back is going to extend and get very, very tight while you're sleeping. Okay, so you're basically going to roll on your back, or you might have tried this yourself, and you're going to find that it's uncomfortable because your back gets really, really tight and you can't stop it from arching. So you might opt in for another sleeping position that's less optimal than sleeping on the back, like sleeping on your stomach or sleeping on your side. Okay? Today what I'm going to show you is a way for you to sleep on your back if you have an anterior pelvic tilt and have it be very, very comfortable. Not only have it be very, very comfortable, but doing this while you're in this position will also actively help you improve your anterior pelvic tilt. Alright, so I'm basically going to use my sister Catherine here as a dummy to kind of show you how this is done, okay? And before we do that, I'm going to show you why sleeping with the anterior pelvic tilt is on your back is uncomfortable for those of you that have this going on. Alright, so when you have an anterior pelvic tilt, go ahead and lay down, Catherine, on your back. When you have an anterior pelvic tilt and you lay on your back like this, what happens is the iliopsoas, okay, in your basically it attaches, the iliopsoas is the hip flexor muscle. It attaches on the lower back and right here, okay? When you extend your hips, when you're laying on your back like this, you pull on the iliopsoas, you stretch it. And if you have an anterior pelvic tilt, it's probably short. Okay, so what you're doing here is you're pulling on a shortened muscle, and what that does is it's going to cause the lumbar spine to extend. Okay, see all this space underneath Catherine's back? Okay, that's because the psoas is literally pulling the spine upwards like that. Okay, and it's going to be very, very uncomfortable. Okay, and that's called shear force. Okay, anterior shear force, and basically we don't want that happening because this is what's making it very, very uncomfortable to sleep on the back, okay? But this is just going to happen naturally if you have an anterior pelvic tilt and you relax. You're just going to kind of default to this. So the question is, how do you kind of get your body out of this? And also notice too that when your lumbar spine extends like that, you're also typically going to anteriorly tilt from the pelvis even more, okay? So the key to basically fixing this is to posteriorly tilt the pelvis very slightly, and the easiest way to do that is to just put a pillow underneath the knees, okay? This is like the most simple thing ever, but by putting a pillow under the knees, you elevate the legs, okay? You flex the hips a small amount, and the pelvis will actually posteriorly tilt, and the low back will basically reduce, its curvature will reduce a lot. This will feel a lot better. Okay, does this feel better, Catherine? Yep. Yeah, okay. So basically this is it, right? And so not only will this make it more comfortable for you to sleep on your back, but since your pelvis will be in a more neutral position, maybe even posteriorly rotated, now during the night when your body is adapting to this position, which it will do, you know, like I said earlier, any position that we hold for long periods of time, our body adapts to that and kind of reinforces that position. Now, you know, with that underneath her knees, her pelvis is more neutral. even slightly posteriorly tilted, what this is going to do is it's going to use the tissue adaptation, which is occurring when she's asleep, to actively fix her anterior pelvic tilt. Okay, I know this is simple, but this is a very powerful technique. There you have it. Use that technique while you're sleeping to basically fix your anterior pelvic tilt. This is a super powerful technique, and it's really simple too. All you need to do, put a pillow underneath your knees, and that's it. Really, really powerful. Highly recommend it if you're somebody that has an anterior pelvic tilt and you're somebody that's found it hard to sleep on your back historically. Okay, now if you haven't yet subscribed to my YouTube channel, make sure you go ahead and do that right over here. Also, if you want to learn more about anterior pelvic tilts and how to fix it, remember you can't just modify your sleeping position. There's a couple things that you need to do. You need to have some stretching, and you need to do some strengthening of the appropriate muscles too. And basically I put together a workout recently. It's an anterior pelvic tilt workout. It actually helps you improve your anterior pelvic tilt. You can actually get that workout right here. Okay, if you can't click that, then you're probably watching this on mobile, in which case you can simply click the first link in the description down below to get to that same workout. When you click either of those links, what they'll do is they'll take you to my webpage where I'll ask you for your email, and as soon as you give me your email, then from there I'll basically send you straight to the workout that I've designed that's going to help you fix your anterior pelvic tilt. So make sure you check that out. And other than that, that's pretty much it for today. If you want to see me make a video on anything that I have not made a video on, or maybe you can't find a video that you're looking for, leave me a comment down below. Let me know what you want to see, right? I want to make content on my channel here that basically meets what you want to see, so don't hold back. Leave me a comment down below. Let me know what you want to see, and I will make a video on it. That's pretty much it for today. I appreciate you for watching, and I'll see you next time.